Everyone, welcome to Aviksha Avi YouTube channel. In this video, I start with the divisibility rule. For previous topics, please go through my link which is provided in description box. If my videos are helpful for you, please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon. If any doubt, comment below. Okay, now we will start with the divisibility rule. From this, they will compulsory ask one or two questions. Okay, now to check any given number is completely divisible or not, we use this divisibility rule. For different numbers, we have different divisibility rules. Now, to check the given number is completely divisible by 2, 5, 10, we have one rule. Now, here the word completely divisible means its remainder must be 0, then only we can say that it is a completely divisible. Okay, now to check whether the given number is completely divisible by 2, 5, 10, we have one rule. This is the rule. Now please note down this rule. What is that rule? Says that 2, 5, 10 tends to take last digit of the given number and check. Now I just explain this rule with the help of an example. Suppose they given any number I just consider 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. This is the given number and ask to whether this number is completely divisible from 2 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 is completely divisible from 5 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 is completely divisible from 10. For this, I did not need to divide the whole number with 2 or with 5 or with 10. This is time consuming process and it is a long process. To overcome from this rule, we use 2, 5, 10 divisibility rule. This rule is we have to consider the last digit. Here the last digit is 7. Here the last digit is 7. Okay. Now we have to consider the last digit, that is 7. Then we divide this 7 with 2 or this 7 with 5 and this 7 with 10. Suppose here the last digit of the given number is completely divisible by 2, then the whole number is divisible from 2. Okay, similarly, suppose if the last digit of the given number is completely divisible by 5, then the whole number is completely divisible from 5. Similarly for 10 also. Now if you observe, this none of the numbers does not divide the last digit. So from this we can say that 2, 5, 10 does not divide the given number, that is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 is the given number. It is not divisible from 2 or 5 or 10. Okay, this is clear. This is all about this rule. Now for the better understanding of this rule, I will give one more example. Example 2. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Is this number divisible by 2? We have to check. Now, to check this number, we did not need to divide this entire number. We have to apply just this rule. That is, by taking the last digit, we can check whether this number is divisible from 2 or not. For this, to check the divisibility rule of 2, we have to take the last digit of the given number. Here last digit is 8, that is 8. If this 8 is divisible from 2, then the whole number is also divisible from 2. this 8 is divisible from 2. Yes, it is divisible. 4 2 ones are 2 fours are. So here remainder is equal to 0. From this we can say that 5 1 2 3 4 8 is divisible by 2, like this. Next we move on to the rule number 2. What rule number 2 says means, for 4, 25, 100 we have to take last 2 digit. This is the rule number 2. We have to note this. Here also we have to follow the same steps as we done in previous. Now to check the given number is completely divisible from 4, 25 or 100, we just consider the last 2 digits instead of dividing the whole number. Here suppose if last 2 digit is completely divisible from 4, 25 and 100, then the whole number also completely divisible. Okay, this I will explain with the help of an example. Example, check 3 4 8 9 2 4 is divisible by 4. This is the question they given. Check 3 4 8 9 2 4 is divisible by 4. Now we have to apply this rule. What is the rule for the 4 means, we have to take last 2 digit. If the last 2 digit is divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. Okay, now I just consider the last 2 digit. Here last 2 digit is 2 4, that is 24. 24 divided by 4. This 24 is divisible by 4, and here the remainder will come 0. So 3 4 8 9 2 4 is completely divisible by 4. Okay, is it clear? Now I just apply this divisibility rule for 25. For 25 also we have to consider the last 2 digit, that is 24 divided by 25. 24 is not divisible from the 25. So 3 4 8 9 2 4 is not divisible from 25. Similarly, we have to done for 100. For this, we have to consider 2 digit. Similarly, this rule is continue. Okay. Now, based on this rule number 2, I just solve one more example. The example is 2 3 4 8 y 5 is divisible by 25. Find the value of y. This is the question. Now here we have to find out the value of y. Here we have to find out the value of y. For this, they already given that the given number is divisible by 25. In question they already given that the given number is already divisible by 25. If the given number is divisible by 25, then last digit of the number must be divisible from 25. This is according to the rule 2 only. So last 2 digit is y and 5 is divisible from 25 because it is according to the rule. Rule 2. Okay, I just consider the last 2 digit. Now to solve this, the value of y, I just put the values in y. That is, put y is equal to 1. When we put y is equal to 1, 15 divided by 25. Here 15 does not divisible. Here 15 does not divisible by 25. That is, 25 does not divide completely. So not divisible. Similarly, when we put y is equal to 2, 25 divided by 25. Here 25 completely divides from 25, so it is divisible. Therefore, from this we can say that the value of y is equal to 2. Now, we find out the value of y, that is 2. Next, we move on to the rule number 3. The divisibility rule of 8,125,000 is given as last 3 digit. So, I will explain this rule with the help of an example. Okay. For 89275 by 2, given the find the least value of y if this number is completely divided by 8. Okay. I already said that if the number is completely divisible by 8, it must divisible its last 3 digit. So here I just consider the last 3 digit. Here last 3 digit of the given number is 5/2. Why I consider this is because from the rule I just consider 5/2. Now, to find out the value of y, I just put the values in y. I just put the value put y is equal to 0. I start with 0 because they ask least value of y. So, I start with the 0. When I put y is equal to 0, 502. Is 502 is divisible from 8? No, it does not divisible. Not divisible. Similarly, I put y is equal to 1. Then 5,128. Yes, this 8 is divisible by 512. So, it is divisible. So, this is the least value of the y because 0 is not the value. I already proved here. So, y is equal to 1 is the least value of the y. Therefore, y is equal to 1. This is the least value of the y. Next, we move on to the rule number 4. For the numbers 3 and 9, the divisibility rule is sum of the digit divided by 3 or 9. This is the rule. This also I will explain with the help of an example. The example is given like this. Check the number 4132589 is completely divisible by 3 or not. We have to check this number is completely divisible by 3 or not. Now, I just apply the divisibility rule. It is not necessary to divide this whole number with 3. It is enough to apply the divisibility rule. Okay, what the divisibility rule of 3 says means sum of digits of a given number divisible by 3. Okay, this is the rule for the divisibility rule of the 3. So, I just written here. Now, I just add the sum of the digits of the given number. This is the given number. I just add this given number 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9 divisible by 3. Now, if I just add this all numbers, I will get 32 divided by 3. Does 32 is divisible from 3? No, it is not divisible. Not divisible. So, the given number also is not divisible from the 3. Okay? Not divisible. Okay, now I just apply the same question for the rule 9. What the rule 9 says that it also says the sum of the digits of the given number divided by 9. So I just apply. Here I already done the sum of the digit, that is 32. 32 by 9. Is this 32 is divisible from 9? No, it is not divisible. Not divisible. So the given number, that is 4, 1, 3, 2, 5, 8, 9 is also not divisible from the 9. Okay, this all about the rule 4. This is for number 9. Okay. This is the one method of 3 and 9. Another short trick there, if you follow this, it saves some time in examination. For this, I just consider the given number like this, and they ask to find this number is divisible by 3 or not. This is my question. Okay, now I just return the given number as it is. Okay, now what the rule says that sum of the digit of the given number, it is a time consuming because to add these numbers it takes some time. So I just directly divide. I just cut off the numbers divisible by 3 directly, that is 3 ones are and 3 ones are 3. Okay, the next 3 3s are 9. Okay, it is directly cut off. Now add the numbers such that it is divisible by 3. That is, if I had this 5 and 1, 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So 6 can be divisible by 3. So I just cut off this 5 plus 1. Next, this 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. 12. This 12 is divisible from the 3. So I just cut off. Next is remainder is 2. I just taken this 2. Now the remainder number is 2. This 2 is not divisible from 3. So if it does not divisible, so the given number is also not divisible from the 3. So 4, 1, 3, 2, 5, 8, 9 is not divisible from 3. Okay, is not divisible from 3. Now based on this rule, divisibility rule of 3 and 9, I just solve some more questions. Now example is check 6, 8, 1, 9, 3, 2, 4, 5 is divisible by 3. Now to check this number whether it is divisible by 3 or not, we have one rule, that is sum of the digit. By adding these numbers and we have to divide. It is some more long process, so I directly divide it. I just return the number as it is and divided by 3. Now I directly cut off the numbers which is divisible from 3. 3 ones and 3. Okay, 3 2s, 3 3s, it is directly cut off. Next I will just add the numbers which is divisible by 3, because they ask because they given that sum of the digit, so I directly do the sum. 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So 9 can easily divisible from 3, so it is also cut off. Then 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 can be directly cut off from the 3. 3 2s are 6. So 6 also cut off. Then remaining number is 5. 5 does not divisible from the 3. Not divisible. So the given number also not divisible from the 3. Because it does not satisfy the condition. Okay, this all about the one of the example regarding the 3 and 9 divisibility rule. One more example for this is check 5, 3, 4, 6, 8, 7, 2, 1 is divisible from 9. Now to check this number whether it is divisible from 9 or not, I just add up this given number, or I can follow the shortcut. I just follow the shortcut, that is 5, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1 divided by 9. Now I just observe whether this number is directly divisible from 9 or no. None of the number is directly divisible from 9. So I just add up the numbers, that is 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So it can directly divisible. Then 6 plus 3, 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So it also directly divisible from 9. Then 8 plus 1, it also divisible from 9. Then 7 plus 2, 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So it also divisible from 9. So the entire number is divisible from the 9. So the given number is divisible by 9. One more example for the rule, divisibility rule of 3 and 9 is 4, 3, 6, 2, 1 by 5. Find the least value of y if this number completely divisible by 3. They given that this number is completely divisible by 3 and we have to find out the value of y. For this I just apply the divisibility rule of the 3. For this I just return the number as it is 4, 3, 6, 2, 1 by 5 and divided by 3. Now I just cut off the numbers which are directly divisible by 3. 3 ones are 3, okay. 3 twos are 6, okay. Then when we had 4 plus 2, 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 is directly divisible by 3. So this number also cut off. Then 5 plus 1, 5 plus 1 is equal to 1. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So this also directly cut off. Then here remaining is y. When I put the value of y is equal to 0, when I put value of y is equal to 0, here the number does not changes its value. Its remainder becomes 0 itself. So this is the one of the value. When I increase the value of y is equal to 1, then what happens? We can see 4, 3, 6, 2, 1, 1, 5. I just replace the value of y with 1. Divisible by 3. Here also I just cut off the numbers which are divisible by 3 directly. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, and when we add 4 plus 2, 6, it is also cut off. Then 5 plus 1, this also cut off. Then remaining is 1. 1 is not divisible from 3. So the least value of y is equal to 0. Therefore, the least value, they ask to find out the least value. So, 0 is the least value. When we apply 1, it does not divisible. So, the least value of y is equal to 0. One more example is 7, 2, 1, 3 by 5, 6, 8 is divisible by 9. Find the least value of 9. For this I just apply the rule of the divisibility rule of 9. That is, what is the divisibility rule of 9 says means sum of the digits divided by 9. So I just apply 7 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus y plus 5 plus 6 plus 8 divided by 9. Okay. Now I just directly cancel out 9 ones. Okay. 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So it also directly cancel. Then here 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So it is also directly cancel out. Then 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So it is also directly cancel out. Then the remaining value is y plus 5. I just written as it is y plus y. Okay. Divided by 9. Now they said that the complete number is divisible by 9. So now we have to just put the values in the place of y. Put y is equal to put y is equal to 0. Now we have to choose which number we have to add such that sum is divisible by 9. Now I just put y is equal to 0. When put y is equal to 0, I get 0 plus 5 is equal to 9. 5 divided by 9. It is not divisible. So the value is wrong. I just put y is equal to 1. 1 plus 5, which is a 6 by 9. 9 is not divisible from 6. So it is also not correct value. Y is equal to 2. 2 plus 5 divided by 9. 7 divided by 9. This is also not possible. Y is equal to 4. I just put 4. When I put y is equal to 4, 4 plus 5 divided by 9, which is equal to 9 divided by 9. Yes, 9 is divisible from 9. So the least value here is y is equal to 4. 0 is also not satisfied, 1 is also not satisfied, 2 is also not satisfied, similarly 3 also not satisfied. So the least value of y is 4. This all about the divisibility rule of the 3 and 9. Next we move on to another rule. Rule number 5. For 11, sum of odd place digit difference sum of even place digit. Its result must be 0 or multiple of 11. This I will explain with the help of an example. Example is, check whether 8, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1, 3 is divisible by 11. For this, we just follow the rule. What the rule says means, here sum of the odd place digit. Here odd place digits are 8, 2, 5, 11. These are the odd place digit. And they ask to do sum of the odd place digit. So I add this odd place digits, that is 8 plus odd place digit equal to 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1, which is equal to 16. Similarly, I will do for even place digit, sum of the even place digit. Sum of even place digits are, what are the even place digits here means 3, 4, 7 and 3. I just add those numbers. 7 plus 3. And its sum is 17. Now we have to take the differences, because they mention here this symbol represents the difference. Here difference means we have to subtract the smallest number from the biggest number. Now here what is the smallest number? 16. And here biggest number is 17. So we have to subtract smallest number from the biggest number. That is 17 minus 16 equal to 1. Now we get answer result as a 1. After this we get answer as a 0 or multiple of 11. Then that number is completely divisible by 11, but here we get 1. So this 1 is not multiple of 11 and 1 is not equal to the 0. So this number is not divisible from the 11. So this number is not divisible from the 11. Is not divisible from 11. Why it is not divisible from the 11? Because we did not get the answer as multiple of 11 or 0. If we get answer as multiple of 11 or 0, then it is divisible, but here we did not get, so it is not divisible by 11. This all about the divisibility rule, and under this I just give some note. Under the divisibility rule you have to note down that. Note number 1. If ABC type number is given, then this type of number is divisible from 7 or 13 or 1001. For example, 579 579, 123 123, 781 781. This type of numbers are divisible by 7 or 13 or 1001. Okay. Next, note number 2. Note number 2 means the divisibility rule for the 6 is 2, 3 both. If they ask the divisibility rule for 6, then the given number must satisfy the divisibility rule of both 2 and 3, because 6 can be written as 3 into 2. So, okay, this I will explain with the help of an example. Example is, check 4, 6, 9, 2, 3, 4 is completely divided by 6. This is the question. For this, the given number must satisfy the divisibility rule of both 2 and 3. First we have to check for the 2. For 2, what the divisibility rule says for the 2? We have to consider the last digit. So, last digit of this given number is 4. So, 4 is divisible by 2. Yes, it is divisible. So, the divisibility rule of 2 satisfies. Next, we have to check for 3. What this divisibility rule of 3 says means sum of the digits. Divided by 3. Here, if we do sum of the digits like 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 3. Now, I just cancel out the numbers directly. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, okay. 3 3s are 9, okay. Then 4 plus 2 equal to 6. So, it also directly cancel. Then remaining number is 4 divided by 3. Here, 4 is not divisible from the 3. Not divisible. So, 3 does not divide the given number. But here they ask the divisibility rule for 6. To satisfy the divisibility rule of 6, it must satisfy the divisibility rule of both 2 and 3. But here we satisfy only 2, but we did not satisfy the rule number 3. So, 4, 6, 9, 2, 3, 4 is not divisible by 6. Is it clear? Next note is for 15. The divisibility rule for the number 15 is it must satisfy the divisibility rule of 3 and 5. It must satisfy the divisibility rule of 3 and 5. Then only it satisfies the divisibility rule of 15. Similarly for 12. it must satisfy the divisibility rule of 3 and 4. Then only it satisfy the divisibility rule of 12. This all about the divisibility rule. In next session we will discuss some exam problems regarding this divisibility rule.